Okay, so keep relax your body, please. Your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. So while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring your attention to your body, please, and observe head to toes yourself and say Sopatveva, oh, may I be well and happy. 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So, in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step, following my words mentally. Relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles, please. So bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So just allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens, just recognize this is inhalations, this is exhalations. Do nothing extra. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Just settle down with the sensation. Some inhalation exhalations may become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize each and every inhalation, exhalation has its own character. So your inhalations, exhalations is a bodily action. Just observe and see how the body inhale, exhale. So your body depend on the condition of your mind. And observe yourself and see. The condition of your mind. So mind also the result of phenomena. It is not just unchangeable solid entity. So your mind, your body, your breathing, all change moment by moment. And this all interrogate each other. See how moment by moment your breathing, your body, your mind arising, existing, and disappearing. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, in day to day life, we spend our knowledge, wisdom to maintain our ordinary lifestyle. Through our culture, our traditions, and according to your family history, the village, and you have certain kind of understanding and wisdom to maintain yourself, your ordinary life. And at the same time, through schooling and universities, through many kind of diplomas, we gain some kind of educational knowledge also. But finally, that knowledge also we try to invest to find our this conditional satisfaction, this conventional satisfaction. But when it comes to the truth or the Buddha's teaching, it is something more beyond than this conventional lifestyle. So then when children go to schools, young people go to universities, and maybe you study something, reading a book or listening to something, and maybe you like to gain the wisdom. So then out of that wisdom, you're trying to maintain and manifest your conventional comfort with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So maybe you become very successful with that. But remember, the wisdom means just not only this your conventional satisfaction. When it comes to true wisdom, it completely opposite of the conventional satisfaction. It's nothing to do with this, the material, ordinary way of living. So then, why it is different? Just imagine when it comes to our conventional life, and people like to see things, hear things, smell, taste, feel. And sometimes once we get attached to that, and we think that is life. And then what happens? You attach to see things, and when the day comes, anymore you cannot see, what will happen? You think life end. And sometimes people go crazy, thinking that is the end of the life. And when you attach to hear things, and suddenly if anymore you cannot hear, then you think, oh, this is the end of life. Why? Because they thought this conventional satisfaction as the life. So when that conventional satisfaction disappear, they think life disappeared. Anymore they cannot live. So when it come to the world nowadays, that even though we go through this pandemic situations, underneath this all, the people's the suicide situations become more higher. More than any other time, people suicide, especially young people. And when we look at the reason, sometimes not having iPhone, not having a computer, or maybe not Wi-Fi, maybe people not the parents not allowed to watch movies, and maybe somebody say ugly, and maybe somebody reject, don't allow to play with together. So then what happened? They go and they do suicide. They get hurt. So we have to think a little bit deeply through this life. through the generations, generation to generations. What the wisdom we know we develop, that is the result of that. Why? Because we use through our grandparents to parents and ourselves, we believe in, oh, having this comfort is the life. When you don't have this comfort, you have no life. So then when it goes to children, and how they come to that kind of understanding. Because then when we attach to this material world, and when we depending from the sensual pleasures, this is what can happen. It deeply can disturb underneath you. So then the wisdom means, remember that through the education or through in day-to-day life, in a common way of educating ourselves to maintain our life, and we trying to gain things according to the way we want, with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. So whatever the way you want, and if that things happen exactly the way you want, then you become happy. Then you think, oh, my life is good. Why? Because things happen the way you want. So then people create methods, patterns, using this outside world and the material to manifest a life the way you want. And then we think, oh, we are successful, or we are happy. Why? Because I can do things the way I want. But when it comes to this inner wisdom, it is totally different. You have to understand the very nature of whatever you use, even yourself or even regarding the material. So just imagine the wisdom you gain to manifest things and use the material world the way you want, according to the way you want, and we take as the wisdom. But when it comes to this inner wisdom, when it comes to the vipassana, you recognize that exactly whatever the true nature of the material things, or the even yourself, whatever you use to manifest the life, you recognize what is the real nature. It is two different ways. So when you put the self-centered manifesting ideas on material world, of course you're going to become successful. That's why this everything, this all the gadgetics around us come as a result of that. But at the same time, just imagine, we think, oh, that the building up a computer or the smartphone is the success. And then the very next day, the child or young person become disappointed without getting the cell phone or the computer and suicide. Why? Because that child, we bring idea, oh, our life is the cell phone or the computer, or our life is this material. So then when somebody lose this material, and that person think, oh, I don't have a life. But when it comes to that vipassana knowledge, the wisdom means you recognize the very true nature, whatever underneath this all. It's nothing to do things that you're trying to do things the way you want. Because we cannot do that, even ourselves. We cannot do the way we want. At least sometimes some people cannot sleep the way they want. They cannot wake up they want. Just very simple thing. Look, if you can wake up the exactly the time you want, that is good. But by training your mind you can do. But look that everywhere people keep alarmed. Why? Because when they go to sleep, at least forget about that other all the success, At least just by yourself, if you cannot wake up, what's the point? And how many people in this pharmaceutical industry, people buying this that the sleeping tablets. At least if you cannot sleep just by yourself or wake up by yourself, why you hold it to this world and thinking this is my life? You have to come to a very simple analogy yourself. So then, and according to the Buddha, then you cannot reject the world and you cannot go away from the world. And you have to be in the world, but at the same time, you have to understand the very nature of the world. Rather than we manipulating the world the way, according to the way we want. That's why most of the natural disasters, things happen. So then there was a sutta called Magandhya Sutta, and it is one of the very beautiful sutta. So there was a Brahman called Magandhya, and he had a friend Bharadwaj. So sometimes in daytime, evening, this Magandhya, he go for a walk, and then he having a very friendly discussion with the Bharadwaj, his other friend. And so they used to live like this. So one day the Buddha went to Bharadwaj and told Bharadwaj, can I stay with you for a few days? So the Bharadwaj told, oh, Venerable Sir, that I have no facilities to give. There's a little hall hut and no any facilities there. If you like to stay there, then it's up to you. So the Buddha told, oh, that's enough for me. And then again the Bharadwaja told, by the way, there are a lot of children around here and you may go get disturbed because I know you don't like that much the noise. So Buddha said, no, it's okay. Daytime there was close by, there was a forest. I will, I will go there and have a kind of like my time. But in the evening, I will come here and then I can spend my night time. So the Bharadwaja told, yeah, it's okay. It's up to you. So then the Buddha used to stay there a few days. And then one day in the morning, he used to sleep on the just using a little sleeping mat. So that day Buddha didn't remove it when he wake up in the morning. He just let it be there, and then he went for a walk. And then later what happened, the Magandhya came, the other Brahman, his friend, and then we having a discussion. He saw that the sleeping mat. By seeing that mat, and the Magandhya told, by the way, whoever slept there in that mat, he's not an ordinary person. He's kind of like a yogi or rishi or very wise man. So see that even the Magandhya was a kind of like a, kind of like a person that had the certain kind of wisdom. And seeing even the sleeping mat to recognize the character of the person. So how about Magandhya come and see your your bedroom nowadays in the morning? He can tell what kind of person you are. So it's a kind of like sometimes they are slim, the bedroom kind of like a disaster, when they wake up early morning. But that's mean it's everywhere your character indicate its identity. And as you know, in the military, one of the major rule, when you wake up, the very first thing, clean your bed. So as monks in our schools, that is the first thing we have to do. No chance, no excuse. Sometimes a high priest come and start to look around. No excuse. You have to keep it very clean, nice, that everything should be neat. Even the bed sheet, no, cannot be, that be here and there. So this is a give a kind of like a, mental practice also. But see that the Buddha, the Magandhya saw that mat and told to Bharadwaja, his friend, whoever slept there is a wise man. So then the Bharadwaja, oh, by the way, the Buddha is nowadays here. Then by hearing that, the Maga, oh, Buddha, oh, he is a kind of like a person. I don't like that much. And then he start to blame to Buddha. Why? Because he's telling, don't see things, don't hear things, don't smell things. Don't have a good life. He don't like to have these all things. I don't like him. And then he start to blame to Buddha. So the Bharadwaja told, so by the way, in the evening he will come back. Then I going to tell him that you told this. So the Magandhya told, yeah, tell him. See, this, at that time people was more honest. That when they don't like something, they just tell it. And at the same time they not go and gossip here and there. They just tell whatever. So the Bharadwaja told, so when the Buddha come, I going to tell that you what you told. So the Magandhya told, there's nothing to lose, tell him, I told him. So then when the Magandhya left, the Buddha came. And then the Buddha asked, by the way, even before the Bharadwaja tell, the Buddha said, by the way, the Magandhya came here, no? And he told something about me. So the Bharadwaja told, oh, Venerable Sir, I was thinking to tell you, but you knew it before I tell. Yeah, he came and he told that you telling this. And then the next day, the Magandhya came. And then the Buddha and the Magandhya in front of the Bharadwaja had the conversation. And then the Buddha said to Magandhya, you don't know about me. That I couldn't find any layperson that had all the facilities better than me. And in my palace, so I had all the luxurious life. I have seen all the beautiful things in the world. And I have heard all the best, the beautiful sounds, the music, the songs, that everything. I have smelled that, I had the experience with this all the aromas, the smells, and I know, and there is no ordinary person better than me. And I ate all the things, and I know what is the meaning of taste. And I had when I was 16 years old, in my palace, I had 3 palaces. So in this Magandhya Sutta, Buddha mentioned about that his lay life. And when I was 16 years old, in each palace, 500, all the young girls used to be with me. Each palace, 3 palaces, each palace 500. And I know what is the sensation mean. And that's why I know about it. But still there is nothing that you can gain out of that. And if you are mindfully use that all, then you will survive. Otherwise, There is nothing that you can gain out of that. And at the same time, you will put your life in danger, not knowingly the very nature of what is this sensual life. So then the Buddha said, I never tell, don't look anything. I never say, don't hear anything. I never say, don't smell, don't taste, don't feel. What I am telling, just know, be mindful. So when you see something, be mindful. When you hear something, be mindful. When you smell, be mindful. When you taste or eat, be mindful. When you associate people, be mindful. Because that mindfulness will protect you from, without getting any danger, without putting your life into any danger. Otherwise, if you keep doing few days, what will happen? Then it become a habit. So then once it become a habit, it is very difficult to reverse the pattern. It will, you are kind of like entering to the current, and the current will take you, and you don't know where it go, where it end. So that's why in day-to-day life ourselves, then you have to know when you experience something, when in day-to-day life around your life, whatever you see, whatever you hear, smell, taste, feel, just remember that as the Buddha said, for the moment you may feel some comfort, but there is nothing that you can claim as yours. This all will disappear. Look at your life and you look back. How many things that you have seen in your life, where they are today? How many things you heard in your life, where they are today? How many things you smell and how much you ate, where they are today? How many people you associate? How many places you visited? How much comfort you got out of your previous, the past lives like this. But where that all the comfort, all gone. In that very moment, you have to drop it there. You feel it in that very place, you have to drop it. Even any single one moment, you cannot take it to next level. So that is the very nature. Whatever you see, you have to drop it there. Whatever you hear, smell, taste, feel, you have to drop it there. Just know it. Once you know that, what will happen? When the experience come to you, when the perception happen to you, more than the perception or the current coming from outside to inside or going inside to outside, you become more mindful how this happening and what is this. That understanding will help you to get out of the attachment or the habit or the desire. Even though you experience it, you can experience in a certain way without harboring to it, hold it to it, grasping it, without the deeper attachment. But otherwise, if you attach to that, what will happen? With your eye, what you see, with your ear, what you hear, with your nose, what you smell, with your tongue, what you eat, with your body, what you feel, you start to think it as life. Once you start to think it as a life, what will happen? You will do anything to gain that. You will do anything to gain that. That's why people do everything to satisfy all these five senses. What else? So then what will happen? If you cannot get it, you're going to be disappointed yourself, and then maybe you give up life. So you no need to go that far like that way. But the thing is this, when the current become high and we have no idea where it take us. So then only the way, be mindful. So then there's nothing wrong with the world. There's nothing wrong with you, your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. There's nothing wrong with the karma. There's nothing wrong with the life. There's nothing wrong with the time. So then what you have to do? Just be mindful. When? So when you see something, hear something, smell something, taste something, feel something, rather than focusing to the object, just focus to the subject. That means you, and see how this happening. So when you come to that, you become more flexible person, adaptive person, you become more comfortable person with any situation. And that is where your life going to become more and more comfortable, relaxed, peaceful, and out of that comfort, the satisfaction you develop become part of your wisdom. So when that satisfaction become part of your wisdom, it bring the deeper comfort to yourself. That comfort bring the deeper awareness, and that what called the clarity or the understanding. So with that understanding, you can gain your liberation, your transformation, your the ultimate bliss of the Nibbana. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana.
Sat.
Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ittavata cha ammihi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuntu.